Here we go. Hey, welcome back to Freedom One Garage. We bought something for the shop. It ain't the best, but it's in our budget, which is, really small. We bought a tire machine. Coats 2020 Superstar. Yeah, it's an antique, just like the cars and trucks we work on and tractors and such. But now I will admit, we got this back to the shop here. I did a little bit of work. Here's how this works. This is not a rim clamp machine, it's a center post machine, and we'll walk you through the processes. But it did have a bead seater air function where air would come rushing out of here and help seat your bead on your tire. That function no longer works. There's a valve that's missing, and we knew that when we bought it. No big deal. But so we took the rest of that apparatus out and cleaned it up. We put a drain on the side air tank over here, and then we added a couple fittings right here with a valve because it did still have the clip-on air chuck. So we can air tires with it hooked up, but we don't have the blast of air to seat beads and stuff, which is fine. But yeah, Coats 2020 Superstar. The thing's well worn, just like everything else around here. But we played with it just a little bit. Let's take a look. We've got a flat tire on the middle trailer, and I know it's leaking air on the bead. So let's jack that up, get the tire and rim on the coats, and see if we can make this thing work. Alright, we've got so you put this over the center stem here. This little nubbin goes in one of the lug nut holes, and then you screw down the keeper. Let's go. It's a 15-inch steel wheel. Now, these aren't, it's not preferred to do a bunch of high-class, 24-inch aluminum rims on these. They're old, and they like steel wheels. They will do aluminum, but they have to be a little careful. Oh, we didn't plug it in yet. Let's power it up. Here we go. Got to fill that little reserve tank. You're right, you're going to get right into action. So this guy pushes down. You got to clamp the edge of the rim here, and maybe sometimes it takes a time or two. Usually you can just push her down. I'll make sure. Yeah, I forgot to show you that part of it. At the same time that arm goes down, this guy over here comes up and breaks the bottom bead. So that's kind of handy. So I'll throw that back on there. Now we've got a bead broken. Grab our tire lube. They sold tire lube at Irish parts store, if you can believe that. sure everything's happy. Of course, the air compressor has to kick on because this just gulped up a bunch of our air. Let's wait for the air compressor to cycle off, and then we'll continue. Now, comes with this little handy dandy tool. This is the end of the tool that you use to take tires off. Run her down in there, pull her up, and then you're just going to clip it on this little flat spot on the center post, just like that. We'll go same thing, but we'll go to the second inner bead. Tires off, and that just fell on my foot. Ow. Pretty handy, really handy. So yeah, so now, oh yeah, we got to get the wire wheel out. Plus we've got, actually this lip on this rim's a little bent, so we're going to get the 5-pound hammer out and, you know, do a little work on this and go from there. I gotta get in your way, sorry. Well, that's about all the cleaning I'm willing to do. It should be much better. I guess we'll just have to see. Let's get back this way. I wondered why this machine was filthy when we got it. Well, this is why. Because you gotta use the lubricant, and you know, it makes a mess. But it makes the tire live, and it makes the machine, makes the job easier for the machine. There we go. All right. So now, yeah. Need to kind of screw this on, is what they say. And then this time, we're going to take this is how it's supposed to work. Or not. Okay, we just had to get a little more physical with it. We got the inside bead on. Now we're gonna paint on lubricant again here and try to also just kind of loosen up any rust or anything that might be on this bead. And then we gotta go, oh yeah, this is going to be challenging. You gotta pull it up a little bit. push down over here. We'll see what happens next. Oh, we almost had her. Let's try again. Oh, we're chunking up the tire a little bit. Oh, this is an old tire. It's part of the problem. Come on. Well, I think what we did, I know what we did. Hang on, we can fix this. There. So, here, what I believe we were doing wrong, we had the opposite side of the tire up here in the final bead. It needs to be down in the skinnier part of the wheel. Here, let's turn. We're going to turn the whole wheel. That'll help. Maybe. Maybe not. Now we're kind of chunking out on the bead over here too. This might work better. Might not. There she goes. A little chunk of rubber fly off of there. All right. Okay, so we're clearly in amateur hour status. Now, let's see if we can get some air in this and see how bad it leaks, because we probably beat up the bead a little bit, not knowing what the heck we're doing. Okay, we got her. Had to resort to the starting fluid and fire trick out in the driveway, but we got her. And bead's not leaking, so we're gonna call that a win. We have a ton to learn, and it's just gonna take time and repetition and just use of this machine. The old cars we deal with, they all got steel wheels and flat tires, and this is gonna help us get stuff up on air and moving around. We're still gonna go to the tire store probably for the nice stuff, because I don't want to ruin anything, but it will come in handy. We didn't pay much for it, so we're looking forward to using this. You'll see it in and out in future videos. Click like, subscribe. If you got tips, tricks, suggestions, how to make this thing work a little better than, you know, this train wreck that you just watched, let us know. Thanks for watching. Appreciate every single one of you. Catch you on the next video.